The World Series shifts to Los Angeles tonight for the third matchup between the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. The Jays are even in the series after coming out swinging in Game 1 and being stunned silent in Game 2. CTV National's Rahim Ladhani joins us now from the streets of LA. Rahim, what's the atmosphere down there?
Hey, good morning. The atmosphere is actually quite electric. You know, we landed on Saturday and we weren't sure what to expect because LA is just so vast and there are so many things happening, right? Movie premieres, performances. But I can tell you that Dodgers fans, they're rampant here in the city. Every other person is decked out in Dodgers blue, whether it's a hat, sweater, or jersey. And they're a knowledgeable fan base and they're very excited for Game 3 and the fact that the series has now shifted down to LA for their home crowd to witness this as they go for a repeat. It's been an interesting series so far because I think coming into this series, a lot of baseball analysts didn't give the Blue Jays much of a chance. A lot of people saying Dodgers in 4, maybe 5. Well, talking to people here on the ground, they actually respect the Blue Jays significantly more. They're intimidated by the pitching and also the pop that the Blue Jays offense can have. But Game 2, we saw just how dominant the Dodgers can be in terms of their starting pitchers. Pitching, Yamamoto pitched a complete game, something that hasn't been done in a decade in the World Series, the last time done in 2015. And so the Jays have their work cut out for them, and a lot of it is going to have to come from their bats. They were stymied in Game 2, but we saw that they can rebound, right? Especially on the road. This postseason, they've won 3 of 5 games on the road in the postseason, so they can come back. And talking to the players and the coaching staff yesterday, their mindset is flush Game 2, move on to Game 3. They know they can do this and come back. They've done it all season long with late game heroics, and they know they can hang with the Dodgers and they belong in this moment. Now they need to show up and deliver it. One thing to note is that Bo Bichette is going to be back in the lineup for Game 3 for the Toronto Blue Jays. He was not in Game 2, but he played in Game 1, and we saw the boost that it provided quite immediately. He slotted in behind Vladdy, and what that does is it allows the Jays to give them a little bit more pop because other teams can't pitch around Vladdy because then you have to deal with Bo Bichette. And in Game 1, we saw him deliver a timely base hit. And so they're hoping for that to happen again. On the other side of the mound, it's Max Scherzer, and he's the 41-year-old veteran. The reason why he's pitching in Game 3 today is because he used to play for the Dodgers back in 2021. And John Schneider says he won't be intimidated by the moment. He'll understand the atmosphere. And they're hoping that they'll be able to quiet the crowd, because if this crowd gets going in Dodger Stadium, watch out, because things can unravel for the Jays quite quickly. And they're hoping Max can kind of settle things down, be even keel, and deliver a performance like he did back in the ALCS. One stat I do want to share for you, it's very interesting because while this is not an elimination game, it certainly feels like a turning point game. The team that goes up 2-1 in the World Series at home, so if the Dodgers win today, they've gone on to win the World Series 60% of the time, while the team that goes up 2-1 on the road, i.e. if the Blue Jays win tonight, have gone on to win 75% of the time. And so lots at stake here down in LA, and it's going to be a great game at Dodger Stadium.
Well, thank you so much, Rahim, for joining us. Hopefully it's that second stat that we get tonight. Thank you.